Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with your CRM here and AnnuityAI. The first thing is when you're on this launch pad, if you have not done this so already, go ahead and download the app. So have this send you a link. It's going to download it to your phone. That way you will stay on top of what is going on in the system at all times. It's very handy. It's something that I use frequently, and I know you're going to get a lot of benefit and use out of it. A lot of this other stuff you don't have to do right now. Some of these other services, we can talk about how that can work for you in this later. You can always contact our customer service. We'd be more than happy to walk you through it. Then what you're going to want to do right off the bat to get going, you're going to click the settings button. And we want to make sure that your business profile is completely set up. And one of the reasons you need this is because to make phone calls, text messages, and some other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, you need to make sure that this is 100% dialed in. So whatever your business name is, make sure you add that in here. That's what's going to show up here. You can put your business logo. I highly recommend your logo in here because when emails get sent out through the system, you're going to need your logo in here, of course, address, and then branded domain. You don't really need to worry about this right now. This is if you were to basically send out some forms and documents to people through the system, then you'd want the branded domain, but I wouldn't worry about it for the purposes of what we're doing here. And of course, your website. Anytime you update one of these sections, hit update information, it's updating this section. It's not going to update the entire page. Some business information there, call, voicemail settings. I wouldn't worry about these. Let's go back to the physical address, making sure that the address is all updated. Time zone is important. Need to know what time zone you're in. I'm in Chicago. But we have a corporate office down in Florida, so I can always change this to New York if I wanted to, just so it stays consistent there. And I'm going to hit update, and now it's going to change it for me. And then you can put yourself in here for authorized representation. Now, here's a couple interesting things that you may want to look at. So I like mark emails as invalid due to hard bounce. You could do this, and that way it could skip it. So that way you're not going to do it. I also like to validate phone numbers for a new contact. Now, there is a small fee of 0.005 cents. Basically not going to notice it. But there's a small fee when you do that. And also when you verify email addresses, there's another small fee, even less than the text messaging. So I would make sure those two are at least checked, possibly this third one in there. And then I would leave everything else down here the same. And if you do want to allow duplicate contacts, you can. I don't mind it. So if somebody's in the system for more than one reason, or they came in through more than one funnel, I don't mind it. But you may or may not want it. Then this missed call text back. If they do call your phone number and you couldn't get a hold of them and you want something to go right back to them, hey, I missed your call, how can I help? It's actually a really nice feature. So I enabled it on my account. You may want to enable it on your account. So these are some pretty good business profile settings. So that's the business profile. Next, I'm going to go over your personal profile because there's a lot more to set up in there as well.